Are you gearing up for a Royal Caribbean cruise and wondering what you can bring aboard without ending up on the naughty table, or worse yet, in jail? Well, you're in the right place, because today we're diving deep into the do's and don'ts of cruise packing. Hey there, I'm Thia of Traveling with Thia, and today I'm diving into the nitty-gritty of what you can bring and what's a no-go on Royal Caribbean cruises. Now, I get it, some of these items are absolute must-haves. Don't worry, I've got your back. I'll be offering some savvy suggestions for alternatives, and you'll find them all conveniently linked in the comments below. Let's kick things off with the big one, firearms and ammunition. Now, it might seem like a no-brainer, but trust me, it's a rule you do not want to overlook. Remember, violating these rules can have serious consequences, as demonstrated by a recent incident in Turks and Caicos, where a gentleman faces severe penalties and 12 years in jail for forgetting bullets in his bag. He's a hunter and had taken the bag on another trip and forgot to empty it. It's a stark reminder to always double check your bags and thoroughly empty them before setting sail. And remember, Royal Caribbean does not just ban the real deal. They're strict about replicas too. So let's all take a moment to ensure we're packing responsibly and avoiding any unnecessary mishaps. Along the same lines, fireworks, flammable liquids, and explosives are all prohibited. Most items that generate heat, such as candles and incenses, are banned on board for safety reasons. But fear not, if you're worried about bathroom smells, I'll link Poo-Pourri, a spray that takes care of all odors. The only exception to this rule are curling irons and hair straighteners. Matches and lighters are allowed, but leave the torch lighters at home. Whether you're a martial arts master or just love to stay active, it's important to know what you can and can't bring on board Royal Caribbean. Sadly, items like self-defense gear and even pepper spray are no-goes. And sports equipment, say bye-bye to your hoverboard. But fear not, even if you're not planning a karate showdown, or if you are planning a pickleball tournament at sea, Royal Caribbean has an array of onboard activities to keep you entertained, along with your equipment. And while some people bring their own pickleball rackets, although it's not necessary, you can leave the gear at home and get ready for an adventure-packed cruise. Hey there, friends, if you rely on CBD products, or their big brothers, if you know what I mean, for your chronic pain relief, I am sorry to say they are a no-go on board. You may want to take this opportunity to talk to your doctor about some alternative pain management options before your cruise. And while we're on the topic, it goes without saying that all illegal substances are strictly prohibited on board. So let's keep it clean and leave all that stuff at home. Now on to some items that often catch cruisers off guard. You won't find clothes irons or travel steamers making the journey on board. But don't worry, most cruisers swear by hanging their clothes in the bathroom to steam out those wrinkles. And for the stubborn ones, a little Downy wrinkle release will do the job. But before we dive into some of the most surprising items I've seen on the naughty table, I'd like to kindly ask you to give that like button a little boop. It really helps others discover this video. Now let's talk about the most common surprises on the naughty table. Beer, hard seltzer, and hard liquors are a no-go. But fear not, you can bring along one sealed 750 milliliter bottle of wine per legal adult. Just keep in mind that any liquor you purchase in port or on the ship will be held for you until the end of the cruise. And a little word of caution, attempting to smuggle liquor on board in your mouthwash bottle, for instance, could result in removal from the cruise. But here's something to raise your spirits. You're welcome to bring 12 standard size bottles, cartons, or cans of non-alcoholic beverages on board in your carry-on. So pack your favorite drinks and get ready for a refreshing voyage ahead. Let me share some of the amusing finds I've seen on the naughty table. This is where confiscated items await their rightful owners. Believe it or not, I've spotted rice cookers and coffee pots. Now, while I understand the desire for homemade rice and coffee, fear not, rice is readily available at every meal. And coffee can be found in many locations throughout the ship, including the Windjammer and the Cafe Promenade. Not to mention, there's a Starbucks on every ship. And for those of you who can't face the morning without your caffeine fix, room service offers complimentary coffee delivery. Or perhaps you can sweet talk your loved one into fetching it for you. I spotted a handy cup holder to make it easier for them. Now onto one of the biggest essentials that unfortunately is banned: extension cords and power strips or surge protectors. With only a couple of outlets in your cabin, charging your phone, watch, AirPods, or more can be a challenge. Personally, I found a non-surge protector outlet that works wonders, and my daughter swears by another resolution. Additionally, I always bring along a long charging cord for my phone and a 3-in-1 charger to handle all my devices with ease. Have you had anything confiscated? Let me know in the comments below. And until next time, happy cruising.